Hello friends, how are you doing? True saints are embodiment of knowledge and love personified. They demonstrate the practical spirituality and lead a life to explain scriptures in most simple and spiritual way. No hypocrisy can ever touch or exist near them. Today we are going to go through a story of Shri Gajanan Maharaj, a saint who lived in Shegaon, Maharashtra and was contemporary of Shri Sai Baba Shirdi. His origins remain uncertain. He first appeared at Shegaon, a village in Buldhana district, Maharashtra, as a young man in his 20s, probably during February 1878. He attained Sajivan Samadhi on September 8, 1910. This story of his encounter with an ascetic Brahmagiri and dealing with his hypocrisy is an extract from his Pothi Shri Gajanan Vijay. Before we go ahead, a quick note of thanks to all the subscribers for your love and encouragement. For all the new viewers, please like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon's all option to get notified in time. This just make a difference. Thank you everyone. Shri Gajanan Maharaj was staying at Shri Krishnaji Patil's garden in Shegaon. One day, there came 15 to 20 ascetics who had already heard about Shri Gajanan Maharaj. They told Krishnaji Patil that they were on pilgrimage and were on the way to Rameshwar with the holy water of Ganga with them. They also said that they were the disciples of Shri Brahmagiri Maharaj, who was also with them and with him had visited on foot the holy places like Gangotri, Jamunotri, Hinglaj, Girnar and Dakur. They further said, "Our Brahmagiri, who enslaved God himself, has come to you probably due to your good deeds of the past life. So feed us Shirapuri and give us something to smoke. We shall stay here for 3 days and leave on the 4th day. Do not hesitate to take this opportunity to serve us instead of that madman whom you are feeding here. Otherwise, it will be like kicking a cow and feeding a donkey. We are ascetics who have renounced everything and also know all the Vedas. If you like, come and listen to our discourses." Krishnaji said, "I will entertain you with Shirapuri tomorrow." In the evening, they sat under the shade before Shri Gajanan Maharaj and their Mahant, Shri Brahmagiri, started reading Gita. The ascetics and some people from the town were listening to the discourse of Brahmagiri, who started to preach on the first stanza of Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakaha, Na Chainam Kledayantayapo, Na Shoshyati Marutaha. Meaning, weapons cannot shred the soul, nor can fire burn it. Water cannot wet it, nor can the wind dry it. The fire may burn the body, but cannot burn me, the soul. The Brahmagiri was pure hypocrite, with no personal spiritual attainment. The people there were naturally not impressed by his talk and said that he was only playing with the words. When his discourse was over, all the people went to Shri Gajanan Maharaj for his darshan. They said, "We heard philosophy over there, but see, here is Shri Maharaj, the reality itself. There we heard the history and here is the man himself." The ascetics who were smoking were irritated by this remark. Shri Maharaj himself was sitting on a cot and Bhaskar was giving him pipe to smoke. A spark from the pipe fell on the cot and slowly smoke started coming out of it. And in a little while, whole cot was in flames. Looking to that, Bhaskar requested Shri Maharaj to leave the cot and come down, saying that the cot was of teak wood and won't extinguish without water. Thereupon Shri Maharaj said, "Don't bring water to extinguish the fire. Oh, Brahmagiri Maharaj, come and sit with me on this cot. You know all Gita with its meaning, and now the time has come for its test. Prove that the fire won't burn Brahma. You have given discourse on Nainam Chindanti. You should not be afraid of sitting with me on this burning cot. The fire may burn the body, but cannot burn me, the soul. Bhaskar, go and bring him with due respect to sit here with me." Bhaskar was a well-built, strong man, and at the orders of Shri Maharaj caught hold Brahmagiri's hand to bring him to Shri Maharaj. Whole court was on fire and flames were leaping up from all its sides. But Shri Maharaj did not move a bit and was sitting firm on it. When Bhaskar caught hold of Brahmagiri for taking him to Maharaj, he prayed to Bhaskar, saying, Please do not take me to the burning court. I accept that I failed to appreciate the authority and greatness of Shri Gajanan Maharaj. But Bhaskar, not paying any heed to it, dragged and brought him before Shri Gajanan Maharaj. Shri Maharaj said, Now, prove that Nainam Dahati Pavaka, that is, the fire cannot burn the Atma. At this, Brahmagiri got frightened and said, To tell the truth, I became ascetic to enjoy good food only. So excuse me, I fruitlessly tried to learn Gita and called you mad. But I now regret for all this and surrender before you. Please forgive me. People of Shegao begged Shri Maharaj to leave the burning court for their sake, as they were afraid of seeing him engulfed in flames. Brahmagiri hung his head in shame and said nothing. Shri Gajanan Maharaj got down from the court to respect the public sentiments, and immediately thereafter the burning court collapsed. Practically, all the court was burnt, but people poured water and extinguished it, thereby salvaging a portion of it as an evidence to show to other people. Brahmagiri shed away all his ego and prostrated before Shri Maharaj. Then, at midnight, Shri Maharaj advised Brahmagiri, leave all the hypocrisy, as an ascetic has to denounce all worldly attachments. Without self-realization, one should not preach anything to others. Learning of words without understanding or practicing the spirit behind is useless. You should remember all great sages and stop wandering for Shirapuri, as it will be a useless and fruitless wandering. Brahmagiri calmly listened to all this advice and felt real detachment for the material things. Early next morning, he left the place along with his disciples without meeting anybody. Great saints attuned to the Parabrahma by their inner experience do not have any hypocrisy in them. They preach practically by their actions, and their teachings have the essence of religions and religious preachings. With a great compassion, they not only remove hypocrisy of people like Brahmagiri, but also show them right path towards salvation and pure love. I hope you liked the story and the lesson of it. Do subscribe, like, and share the lesson of the story among your friends to spread the message and joy. Don't forget to press bell icon's all option to stay tuned for the further videos notifications. Till the next video, stay blessed, be happy. Thanks.